everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday and it's July 20th. And we don't have any open meetings to tell you about today, so we'll just jump to who's on our show. We have Stuart Spencer here from Advanced Ear Care, and he's got some information for us, as always, about new technology and the things that they do for you. And then we have Carol Shallon and Karen Elliott Taylor from the Old Pros who have an announcement for you. So we'll talk to them after the break a little bit later on. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Well, we are still looking at warm skies, but not as hot as the other day. We should be burning off all that fog, as you can see here now. And then we are looking at temperatures 82, 67 today. We're going to have some low clouds tomorrow, but sunny. 79, 67. Sunshine on Friday, 80, 67. Saturday, 80, 66. And then partially sunny skies on Sunday, 76, 68. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:54, and our sunset will be at 7:59. So it's getting earlier and earlier. And check it out. This is Woodstock this year, back in June at our Laguna Woods Village. Everybody dancing, having a fabulous time. So if you have a photo you would like to share with us, something fun that you did for your summertime, or a destination that you may have visited for vacation, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we'll have Stuart Spencer, so stick around.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
Hearing aids require a lot of attention. Don't underestimate the problems earwax can cause. Come in and see inside your own ear canals to find out how much blockage you have. Debris like earwax can cause up to 45% reduction in amplification. Your hearing aids may be able to be significantly improved to help you hear conversations clearly with a simple office visit. Every day, patients say, "Oh my gosh, that sounds so much better." Stop in or call us today for a complimentary cleaning and ear inspection. Tell them Stuart sent you.
Welcome back. Well, we have Stuart Spencer here with Advanced Ear Care. Well, welcome. How are you?
Well, nice, Lisa. Thank you. Thanks for having me today.
Good. I know you are busy, so we appreciate that you are able to come in here and share with us, always some good information, because I think we need to remind ourselves that, hearing we should not take for granted.
Boy, that's for sure. And so many people do. There's so many misconceptions about hearing loss, and I find it so fascinating, just historically, just the thread runs through time, that people say, well, I'm hearing just fine. I don't really have a loss. you know, and then we test their hearing and they've lost a substantial amount of hearing. And of course, you know, a gentleman will say this with his wife sitting next to us, and she's rolling her eyes like, oh my gosh, you know, he's got hearing loss. And so, you know, we test him and do our word testing and, you know, find out. But, you know, I mean, if people are turning up the volume or they're asking people to repeat or, you know, those type of things, they really need to get in and, you know, have it checked. Right. Because once we fix it, they're like, oh my gosh.
Right.
You
right,
know,
they recognize it for sure.
Right.
And I find it's funny that you have a couple that come in and then the one is rolling the eyes, because how many times has she probably repeated herself and said, you need to go have your hearing checked? And he's probably like, no, 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 no. And I think it's always the men.
No.
Is it always the men or is it the women?
No, it works both ways.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. Because I always thought maybe it was the guys like, oh, I don't need a hearing aid. Just like I don't need directions.
Yeah, very. I know. We always need you to find that parking spot for us, too.
Yes, that's right. That's right. You know, you sent over a chart for us to take a look at, and it talks about various things that are going on with hearing. Tell me a little bit about why you sent that for us.
Well, you know what? It's really navigating this whole hearing spectrum today. You know, there's more and more hearing aids, you know, coming over the counter, more mail order hearing aids, more information. Yeah. September, there's going to be even more. The FDA will open that up for over the counter. It's going to be a plethora of information. And honestly, we already see people just totally confused. You know, these are just some aspects of, you know, what we look at when we really look at managing somebody's hearing loss and helping them to really get the best clarity out of hearing aids and programming them properly. And, you know, there's so many different aspects that go into it. One of the most fascinating things I just love about this business is that everybody is so different. That's what's kept this interesting for me for 40 years. Right. And so it's just one case at a time. So, you know, most of these companies have a fix-all, oh, just send us the money, we'll send you the hearing aid. Right. It just doesn't work. Right. So it's really the professional that comes alongside of them. Right. You know, so that's why I sent this. It's just a few different aspects of what we do to really maximize, you know, our patient care. So why is the FDA approving things that need adjusting or that isn't really going to fix something? Well, that's a question we've asked them, right? It's, you know, why do you think we should do this? And, you know, really they just wanted to unregulate it. You know, price of hearing aids are high. You know, and they are, you know, I mean, they're expensive to us, right? Right. So, you know, they're trying to get that lower end market, you know, where maybe people have little mild hearing losses. Sure. Where they need something simple and just boost it, and that'll take care of that. You know, other than that, I just think it's trying to open it up to a free trade type of thing.
I see, because, you know, well, like anything, you have lots of different choices with some of the lower end items, but then you're going to waste your money, and that money could have gone towards a payment to some of the better hearing aids that really do work for you.
Yeah, exactly. You know, people go out and, you know, I see it time and time again, you know, they buy, you know, these over-the-counter hearing aids or ready-fit hearing aids, and then they wear them and then they're not successful. So they think, oh, well, that's how all hearing aids are. Yeah. And so it really discourages them sometimes for years until they're, you know, in a much more moderate or severe type of situation. Then they're just desperate, you know, and they come in to get something. It's like, gosh, if I would have had this originally, I would have been so much more satisfied.
Well, exactly. Now, you know, if people do end up buying an over-the-counter hearing aid, will you still help them?
Of course, we'll help everybody, you know. I mean, we help everybody with everything that they have. You know, we see all sorts of gadgets come in, you know, these big box things that, you know, I don't even know where they come from. But I said, you know, I mean, and people don't know how to put them in. They don't know which end even goes in their ear. Honestly, it's just so overwhelming. You know, we have a lot of custom devices that you're seeing in the background there that, you know, are just made for your particular ear. Right. You know, ears are like fingerprints. You know, they're all different. You know, even ear to ear, you know, one side to the other on the same person are different. So, you know, a lot of people say, hey, you know what, when I get in the airplane, I put those earplugs in, I can't get them in my ears. A lot of people, those just don't fit, you know, and it's the same with hearing aids. These things that they offer just don't fit, and let alone the acoustic response or, you know, being way off for them.
Well, even if someone couldn't afford some of the higher end ones, which really, you know, it's expensive because there's so much technology that goes into many of them. But if they couldn't afford one of those, on the lower end scale, though, you still do molds for custom, right?
Oh, yeah. You know, we have a price point for everybody. I mean, you know, we have prices that are below Costco's prices. You know, everybody thinks, oh, well, Costco's the cheapest, you know. And,
it's not always the cheapest.
You know, and so, you know, it's not, you know. I mean, there's a lot of variety out there. And we have, excellent hearing aids at low cost. So we fit everybody. We want everybody to get on the air and help everybody to hear better. So
perfect. All right, excellent. Now, if somebody wanted more information, where should they go? Obviously, you have a website, and that
Sure.
explains things too?
Yep, just advancedearcare.com.
Okay.
And, a lot of information there. They can call us at, 354-0040.
Okay.
They can just stop by. People over at Aldi's or, the dollar store, like
Just
you always
pop in.
promise you're going to stop by, but you never do.
I know. I just went to the Dollar Tree too. I know. I just keep saying, I'm going to get in there. I promise.
So they can stop by and see us. We're happy to see everybody.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa.
All right. And of course, if you have someone that you're nudging to get a hearing aid, make sure that they give Advanced Ear Care a call at 949-354-0040. We'll be right back.
People with hearing loss only know the way they hear, not how much better they should be hearing. How well are you hearing? Are you understanding 60% or maybe only 30%? You don't know unless someone measures your hearing understanding ability. People are wearing hearing aids that are underfit with power, not programmed properly, the physical fit is too loose or too tight. Find out what your understanding score is with a special word test from Advanced Ear Care. Stop in today and tell them Stuart sent you.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
You want to learn more about money and investments? Do you wish there was a safe place to get all your financial questions answered? Well, now there is. The Financial Forum Club meets with a group of your peers in an educational setting that's informal and fun. We discuss and exchange ideas on today's topics and trends on markets and investments. The club meets the last Tuesday of every month at Clubhouse 5, Room 1 from 3 to 5 p.m. Come see what the Financial Forum is all about. Get all your financial questions answered by experts. You'll be glad you did.
Village Television presents Friday Films, only on Village Television. Fridays at 2 and 6 p.m. Foreign films, dramas, and comedies. Award-winning films, romance and mystery. Independent films. Every Friday, only on Village Television.
Welcome back, Will. It's the Carol and Karen show today, and we have the OC Old Pros. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
We were getting caught up here. It sounds like you both are very busy, mostly with your acting and your performing, which is really what Old Pros is all about, right?
That's
Absolutely.
right. Keeps us busy.
Good. Well, tell me some of the things you guys do overall. I mean, you hear Old Pros, but what does that really mean?
Well, it means that we're in several productions, actually. Carol is especially. But as you know, I've done Tales for several years, and that's just an ongoing thing.
Right.
Which I really enjoy it.
How long have you been with the Old Pros?
Let's see, I've lived in the village about 6 years, I'd say 5 years.
Oh, okay, so it's been a long time. What do you love about it?
Well, I've been in show business all my life,
Right.
so, it's just natural. I love it.
So it's an extension of what you used to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Excellent.
And
How about
that
you?
brings us back to the old pros, because as Karen says, she has been in show business most of her life.
Right.
And we have been very blessed over the years, from the time the old pros first started up, I believe it was 2005. We've had people who have been very active in theater and film. I don't know if you were here when Barbara Rush was here, but we've had Barbara Rush, we've had Gregory Sierra, Johnny Levesque, who has won numerous awards for his sound, which gets to the point that it's not just acting. There are all these other aspects that are involved in theater and motion pictures.
Right. So if somebody was going to ask you, I mean, because there is the theater guild here too, they were going to ask you the difference. What would be the differences between the two?
Well, a lot of us belong to both of them.
Okay.
And we just look at it as Theater Guild is it's more fun. You don't have to have as much experience in certain aspects.
Okay.
We focus more on a little bit more of the serious, but we do musicals too. It's a blurred line, it truly is. And I think both of us right now, one of the reasons we want to be here is to get the word out that there are so many things you can do, not just on stage, but backstage.
Right.
We need publicity, we need people who will learn sound and lighting, because we have old pros who can teach you.
Right.
And we want you to come on down and learn if you don't have the experience. But if you have the experience, boy, do we need you.
Yes, we do.
Well, and you know, that kind of brings us to an unfortunate announcement, is that you guys are postponing your event that was to happen here on August, and it's going to be in September. But you know, there are shortages that are going on, and we've been trying to fill many of our staffing positions to allow people to go to many of the clubhouses. And you guys also are having some staffing issues.
Well, for our Noel, Oscar, and George that we're presenting September 12th, it was staffing shortages on both sides, both in getting the venue and in our side in having the sound and lighting techs.
Okay.
And switching our clubhouses we needed less help on the sound and lighting, but the staffing wasn't there until September 12th.
Got it. Well, you know, it's summertime. It's probably harder because you've got people who are traveling.
Yes.
Maybe visiting family and things like that. So if somebody was interested in either, you know, participating in behind the scenes or in front of the camera, whatever the case might be, what would you suggest that they do?
Contact the website, or let's see, whose number can we give out, or email can we give out?
You guys have an email where you can do ocoldpros@gmail.com.
Yes.
And then, of course, like you mentioned, the website. So the website would have the information about the September 12th?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're getting that up. We had to pull our ad. We had a delightful ad with our three playwrights. I do want to talk about Noel, Oscar, and George, because our director for that particular production, Gila Zalan, did a beautiful job of writing the script. You get to know these three world-famous playwrights and see a bit of their productions that they have done, and we have some lovely songs that are mixed in with it. So it's a good variety. And how many people are in that, Karen?
Oh, gee, I'm not sure. I think there's 12, maybe?
I think so. Yeah, very
Okay.
definitely.
Now, but
A lot of opportunities for everyone to come down.
So I was going to say, all 12 people obviously aren't performing. You've got the three main characters, and what happens with the other people? What are they doing?
Well, we have the three interviewers, the three playwrights, and then we have people who are doing the short scenes from their plays, and two singers as well. So yes, we actually will have 12 people on stage, which is one of the things we had to worry about with our microphones. Because we live in a community that always tells you we can't hear you. So we have to make sure. And I went to Cedar City, Utah for the Shakespeare Festival.
Oh, fun.
Honest to goodness, some of the people who were in the Shakespeare plays did not speak up. And you could only hear them if you were direct on, but in a thrust theater, with their backs turned, you could not hear them.
Right, so they had no microphones.
No.
I see, yeah. Yeah, you almost have to scream sometimes if you've got that many people in an area, even outside. So. Well,
Oh,
good.
yes.
Well, it sounds exciting. I'm sorry you had to cancel in August, but nonetheless, you're going to
It's
have it in September.
postponed.
Right, but it's not in
postponed.
August, just to let everybody
Correct.
know. Okay,
Yes.
good. Well, perfect. Well, thank you. Good luck to you this week. I hope you make it through with flying colors.
What is it? Spock says something about peace and happiness, and
don't
stay
know.
away from COVID.
Yeah, well, let's hope for that. All right, thank you, ladies.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And if you're interested in joining the Old Pros, you can always go to their website, which is ocoldpros.org. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Balbina's Mexican Restaurant. Stop by and experience the most authentic Mexican food in the region. We are serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have a very extensive Mexican wine list from Valle de Guadalupe and the center of Mexico. Visit us for breakfast and lunch from 8 in the morning to 2 p.m. and for dinner from 5 to 9 p.m. Stop by on Wednesdays and enjoy with half off on all of our wines.
Hey, beach walkers, grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
Let's preview the movies for Friday and Saturday. So on Friday, it's called The Butterfly, and it stars Manuel Lozano, and it's about a young French girl named Elsa who is often left on her own due to the work schedule of her single mother. And it takes you on her journey, and you can see that on Friday at 2 and 6 p.m., both with closed captioning. And then on Saturday, we have Fantastic Beasts, but that's about Dumbledore, so it's sort of a extension of the Harry Potter. It's Professor Albus Dumbledore knows the powerful dark wizard Gellert Grindelwald, who is moving to seize control of the wizarding world. And you can see that on Saturday at 2 and 6 p.m. All right, a few announcements that we have. Story time is coming up here in August, and that'll be August 10th from 1:30 to 2:30, and that is going to be in the Village Library. And now, if you would like more information about that, you can always get in touch with Recreation at vmsinc.org. Now, also, we've got Splash Time that's coming up for the kids, and that is going to be also in August, and that's going to be August 12th from noon to 4, and it's only at Pool 2. Now, there is a charge for the children. It's $5 if they're 2 and older, but it is free for infants, and there is spaces limited, and no tickets are sold at the door, so you will need to buy the wristbands at Clubhouse 2 Or again, get in touch with recreation@vmsinc.org. Also, just an announcement regarding elections. Now, the elections are going to be happening here in the next couple of months. The United's Meet the Candidates boardroom will be in the boardroom on Friday, August 19th at 12:30. Candidate statements will air every Wednesday at 3:30, starting on August 24th and run through September 21st. Ballots are due back on Thursday, September 22nd. So if you are interested, you will want to get in touch with their corporate secretary. That's on our second floor of the Community Services Building. We have a barbecue coming up at the end of August, and it sounds absolutely delicious, and it's going to be a boatload of fun. It'll be on August 22nd in Clubhouse 5 at 5 p.m., and the cost is $25. And then another announcement, a band that's coming up called Queen Nation, and you are really going to enjoy them if you enjoy Queen, obviously. August 20th at 7 p.m. tickets are varied, and you can get those at the PAC box office, or you can go to tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com. Okay, let's take a look at our weather. Weather is looking better. It's not nearly as hot, but we are cooling off a little bit by the weekend. Today's temperatures, though, we're looking at 82-67. Tomorrow, 79-67, 80-67, 80-66, and partial sunshine on Sunday, and that's 76-68. Have a great day in the village. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. with another exciting show. So come back and join us tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Do you know there's a link between diabetes and cardiovascular disease? If you have diabetes, you're more likely to have risk factors associated with cardiovascular disease, including obesity and high blood pressure. Take steps today to reduce your risk for cardiovascular disease, manage your A1C, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels, develop or maintain healthy lifestyle habits, and learn ways to manage stress. Take medicines as prescribed by your doctor. Stop smoking or using other tobacco products. Take diabetes to heart. Visit niddk.nih.gov to learn more.
As we advance through the years, challenges in our daily activities arise. Lake Forest Services hire caregivers that go through stringent screening and compliance processes for assistance in all daily activities. Qualified veterans may also receive care as a VA benefit. We also provide full-service palliative and hospice care through Lake Forest Hospice. Our medical director and his team accommodates house calls to those in need. We exist to create seamless transitions that enhance quality of life.
By staying home, the community of Orange County has made a difference. But doing so shouldn't mean putting your own health at risk. Hogue wants you to know that safe, quality care is available. Don't ignore or delay the medical attention you need. From routine checkups to revolutionary treatments, Hogue is here for you, just as we have been for almost 70 years. Like no other time before, your healthcare choices matter. Get the care you need from the name you trust.
Hi, I'm John Bowser Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha Na Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village Television. Grease for Peace.